What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the vlog. As you guys can see, we got the ball joint out of the right side of the TSX, which is great. I didn't want to film it because honestly we already did it in another video, but today we're going to be dealing with some electrical and wires things, which you guys know are not my favorite, but you know, you got to do what you got to do. So first we have this, I think it's ABS sensor. I actually just cut it out because it was really seized into the knuckle. The guy at the dealership told me it would take care of the TPMS light, but that doesn't really sound right. And then unfortunately we also had the speaker on this side go out on us. So like I said, you guys know me, I'm bolts not volts, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do. So let's get to work. All right, guys, target acquired way down in there. That's our sensor, and I'm gonna show you on the new one what it looks like as well, so you have a better idea. So here's our new sensor. This is what we were just looking at. It's gonna run back into the wheel well here. So this is that. So first thing we wanna do is unplug the orange so that it's nice and loose. Then we'll get this out of the wheel well, separate all this stuff, and just install the new piece. And then we're gonna wait for the knuckle because the shop was pretty busy. So that'll be a great time to move on to the door and get that speaker fixed too. Go. All right, guys, so we're looking really good. Our sensor's all done, well, as far as we can get it anyway, until we get our knuckle back from the shop with the new ball joint in it. So what we're gonna do now is take a look at this passenger side door because our speaker is not working for some reason. I don't know what happened. I was literally just driving around yesterday. I was at the gas station and it just cut out. So I'm big on my audio. I gotta have music. And one of the big selling points on this car is I believe it had some upgraded speakers in it because it sounds absolutely incredible. And I don't wanna not have my radio. So while we're waiting on our knuckle today, we're gonna be doing a little bit of electrical here with the speakers. Hopefully I don't make a fool out of myself like I already did because I don't have my keys. All right, guys, so no word of a lie. I just turned the radio on and it's working perfectly fine. Sorry I'm sweating at you. But the speakers are all on, so honestly, I'm still kind of curious. Kind of want to pull it apart, but yeah, the speakers are all working, so it's a good thing, I guess. But I still want to check and see if any of the connections are loose just in case. And I'm curious just to see what's in here for speakers anyway. So I think what I'm going to do is take the door panel off anyway, see what we find. As you guys can see, this is the OEM speaker because it's working with the OEM plug. If you were to replace this with aftermarkets, I believe you would cut here and splice in. So I don't think there's any problem with our connection. I'm guessing the speaker's probably just getting old. So I'm stoked that it's working now. I think if it keeps acting up, we'll probably just have to order a new OEM one because I really do. I like the sound in this car a lot, and that should be pretty easy to replace. All right, guys, so the speaker's still working for us, which means I guess it's just getting old. Hopefully it stays on. It'll probably be on and off. I didn't put the door panel all the way back together. I left like 1 or 2 screws loose, so that way it'll be easy for us to get back in there and replace it if we need to. But for now, it's working. I'm really happy. We're kind of at a standstill on the TSX for the rest of the day, at least until we get our knuckle back from the shop. So I think what I'm gonna do, because I'm vlogging anyway for the rest of the day and it's only 3 in the afternoon, I think I'm gonna spend some time on the RSX. So let's head into the garage. All right, guys, so thanks to a lucky change of plans here, we do have our knuckle back from the shop. Ball joint is all set. So we are not gonna be working on the RSX today. We're gonna be throwing this thing back together. Now, last time I put this back together on the other side, it took me like an hour and a half, so I'm gonna try and get this done in 45 minutes. I'll let you know how it goes. Well, guys, we just hit the 45-minute mark. We didn't get everything done, but we got everything except for the axle nut and the wheel, which I think is really good. Dad just got home, so I'm actually gonna have him step on the brake instead of like throwing the wheel on and then letting it down and then tightening it that way. It is all done though for the most part. Everything else is torqued to spec and ready to go, so looking good. Hold it one more time. Thank you. All right, guys, that is going to conclude our day with working on the TSX. It is time for a magic trick. Now, I did just receive a call from Hoppy. He said, be outside at 6:09, and it's about that time right now, so I don't know what he's up to or what he's thinking, but I have my head on a swivel. I don't know if I'm going to get hit with something or there's going to be some obscene music playing. We'll see what he's got. I'm outside. I didn't do it. All right, guys, so we're out here the next morning ready for our first test drive here in the TSX. We got our new ball joint installed, and honestly, with the new control arms, new ball joints, and coilovers, this thing should feel pretty straight. After this, I want to get motor mounts and tires and an alignment, and this thing should be good to go for a while mechanically. So, moment of truth, let's see how it does. Oh, the wheel's not pulling around anymore. Let's go, guys. Oh, the wheel used to like float and drift backing out the driveway. Already a great sign, guys. Let's go. Steering feels more direct again, which is nice. That happened on the other ball joint too. Now the steering does feel heavy. And our heat shield again is clanking. Love it. Let me take care of that real quick. I'm just gonna pull over to the side of the road. Everything. Freaking heat shields, dude. Nothing but trouble. Oh, we good. We good now. Oh, it's so much better, guys. Let's go. Let's go. A little wobble. I'm assuming that's just alignment and tire wear at this point. Oh, this is awesome, guys. So much better. I'm so stoked. Yeah, I think motor mounts, alignment, and tires, and we're gonna be all set. Not in that order, but we're gonna do those three, and this thing is gonna be sweet. Just sitting at a red light now. I'm really stoked to get driving this thing. Now, the biggest thing that I noticed with the ball joint being bad was when I was driving, it felt like the front right wheel was kind of getting pulled and drifted depending on what the road surface was. So if it was sloped off to the right, the wheel would kind of drift off to the right. Now I'm just hoping I can drive right through things like that. My wheel will stay straight without any pulls. So there's our green light. Couple bumps. It's so much better, guys. Let's go. I can feel that the alignment's still not great, guys, but this is definitely a huge, huge improvement. The car feels way safer like this, which is, I think, the biggest thing, right? You want to feel safe, but it was well worth it. So I think motor mounts, tires, and alignment, and this thing will be pretty good for a while. I know the upper control arms are pretty bad too. If you guys watched the coilover install, you would have seen those. I didn't really film it directly and like show the blown bushings in the upper control arm, so maybe next time that we have the rear wheels off, I can show you guys that. So it starts to pull off to the left a little bit, which is fine. That's expected. I haven't done an alignment since I lowered the car, so yeah, that makes a ton of sense to me that the car would be drifting and floating a little bit. The alignment wouldn't be right, so I'm not too worried about that. I do want to get some new tires and mounts on this thing before I go and align it, so I probably won't be driving it too much here until I get those things done. But now all I'm really feeling is those loose motor mounts kind of clunking around, which is a good thing. I mean, obviously it's not a good thing. Obviously, bad motor mounts it's not a positive, but I'd rather bad motor mounts than suspension. That's for sure. So yeah, I don't know. Let me know down in the comments if you guys have a TSX and you've upgraded your motor mounts. Do you like them? I like the TSX because it's so comfortable, and I feel like by changing the motor mounts out to something stiffer, I might not like them as much. So I don't know. I really want to go OEM, but OEM's really expensive, and then you have your OEM replacements, which are just garbage. They blow really quickly. Your aftermarket brands that you'd find at like AutoZone or whatever. I have used those mounts before in the Civic, and they did not last long at all. So definitely gonna try and stay away from those. Like I said, why go OEM when you can get an aftermarket upgrade for not much more? Seems like the right move to me personally. But so I still have a little bit of shake in the wheel, and I have to assume that that's just alignment. I'm definitely feeling some wobbling and bobbling a little bit still. And I mean, honestly, you guys saw in the last vlog that the tire was really worn down on the front right too. And so having drastically different tires, like one worn down really bad and one that's kind of fine, is going to create a little bit of that unsmooth feeling, I guess you could call it. So I'm trying not to be too worried about that. Yeah, that tire, front right tire is not super happy. Maybe I'll just check the air levels in it real quick too. We'll shoot up to this gas station that's up here and throw some air in it. But dude, I'm really pumped. This is awesome. Every time we work on the TSX, man, it gets so much better. You know, I'm sorry if I don't seem super excited, guys. I am. It's early in the morning. I'm still kind of waking up here, but dude, this really, I love this car. I really love this car. You know, I obviously I loved my SI, and I'm sure a lot of you guys did too. We did a lot of videos with it, but I don't know. This car's more comfortable. I think it looks better. You know, obviously with twice the mileage, it's got more problems, but they're fun to fix. I get so much enjoyment out of making cars better, and this car, for whatever reason, honestly just reminds me a lot of the RSX when I work on it. I just get so excited to drive it when it's done. Yeah, I'm just super stoked. So, guys, I think I'm gonna end the video here actually, or maybe I'll see you guys up at the gas station. Actually, we'll have a nice little pull here too. See if our wheel drifts when I shift. No, it didn't. Let's go, guys. Yes. Oh, this thing's way better, dude. Yes, man. Oh, I can't wait to keep going on this thing, guys. I love this car. Dude, I bought it as a daily, but it's tempting me so bad. I know I have the whole RSX to work on, and you guys are probably like, dude, because literally I think the last 3 vlogs have been, oh no, we worked on the RSX a little bit with Justin, but we gotta get some more RSX content going for you guys. I realize that, trust me, but oh man, dude, this thing's so much fun. It really is, and it's so comfortable. Like, that's the thing I like about the TSX, I think, more so than the Civic. Like, the Civic was 4 doors, but it really felt like stiff and light, like it braked really well and it was nimble. But this car's more cozy. This car makes you want to cruise more, and I don't know, I really like it, because I think the RSX is gonna be that light, nimble, stiff, kind of track feel, you know? And this car, to be the opposite, I'm pretty happy with that, so. Alright, so for whatever reason, this air machine is just straight up not working. It won't read either of my cards, so I guess I'll check that at home. I'm gonna end today's video here, guys. I actually gotta get back and edit it so I can upload it. If you made it this far, I genuinely appreciate it. If you did find the video useful or enjoyed it at all, feel free to leave a like down below, subscribe for more just like it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.